Well, hello Twitch, hello YouTube. I am live. And I think I am doing okay with regards to the stream. Anybody just let me know in the chat if there's any issues. But let's go onto our screen here. We are going to be playing a bit of Minecraft today. We're going to be doing 1.20 to 1.7. So if you are enjoying 1.20 to 1.7, let me know in the chat, and that will be great. So let's go. Gotta take care of these zombies first. I might also do a bit of enchanting as well on this stream. I can't just say Twitch stream anymore because I'm doing both on YouTube and stuff like that. But no, let's go down to our mine entrance. Oh, it looks like we just had rain. Oh, look at the rainbow. I've been working on some of the settings with regards to the shaders, so hopefully it should look good. There's a few things that I wanted to do that I didn't particularly like the way shaders was working, so I decided that I needed to sort of figure that all out and do that. So yes, let's go. So this is our little mining section that we created in a previous episode. I'm gonna bung this dirt in here actually. Yeah, so one of the things that I wanted to do was sort of make it so that these guys weren't just really obnoxiously bright, and to do that I tweaked the sort of settings that you get there. You still get the little sparkle of that, but the iron is a lot dimmer because I just silk touch that. And yes, so but I do have a bit of a sneak peek because I did actually find something when I was mining, which was this diamond ore. Look at this. We got this diamond ore. So we got one of the rarer blocks of the game whilst we were mining away. Whilst we were mining away. So that's nice. I was actually keeping that just down there so that I knew where it was. But I have also been clearing out this little area here for the sake of our creations, and I uncovered another one of these little guys hiding around in my little mine area. So this is where the lore stuff is going to be coming into it. We've got a bit of lore to build really in this area, and also building up this sort of look at that. I love the shaders on this. Oh wow, look at the zombies down there. Okay, yeah, so we've got a bit of stuff to do today. Just gonna really just inch away at some of this stuff. I just want to sort of like make it neat so I know what I'm working with, how I'm working with it, and that sort of stuff. So yeah, if you've got any questions in the chat, let me know and I will be glad to answer them. But I'm just going to ramble away and stuff whilst I am doing this. So yeah, just feel free to message around. I'm going to get a load of this stuff as well whilst I'm here. We did also get some efficiency 5 going on this silk touch pickaxe as well. Basically what I did was the efficiency 4 pickaxe that we got from enchanting in the last episode, I actually let that go right the way down, so I used it right the way up, and then I just let it become enchanted with combined it with the Silk Touch one. So we got the most, like, a good use out of it, and then thinking, because until we get mending, we've got to be a bit conservative with the pickaxes and everything. So, but this is just going to be a case of me clearing some of these areas out and being careful not to fall down into dangerous holes like that one. But I'm just trying to figure out what sort of build I want to do here and, like, make this look sort of even better. I was thinking actually of having some sort of thing around here where we can do some sort of like storage area, a grander storage area where we bring things up from the depths and stuff. So there is that idea that I can do for this, but otherwise we are just gonna keep on trucking. Actually going to cover this so I don't fall, because that will be bad. Yeah, so I've been playing around with some of the settings in my shaders. I'm using complementary reimagined, I think, or unbound. I think it's unbound, actually. I think I tried the reimagined, but I didn't particularly like the clouds. I wanted the more realistic sort of clouds that you get, and my computer's doing this quite well. I'm getting a decent thing going here. I just want to check and make sure that I am actually streaming okay. And come in through here. Just let me know if the music's too loud or anything like that. I do like to play with a little bit of music on these streams and stuff, just purely because it makes it nice and easy. But also make sure if you're over on YouTube, you go and like this stream as well if you are watching it, because that will really help me sort of grow as this moves forward. And I'm kind of trying to do a few more streams here and there in between episodes and stuff like that. So, and I have actually been working on a few different episodes as well of various different things. I've actually been working on a couple of different types of video recently. I have recorded and edited, and I'm just waiting till Saturday to sort of like upload and really put in all the details for sort of the finale of my Carrot Craft series for season 1, because that is coming to an end, and we are going to be coming back in for season 2 at the end of July. So that's going to be the 26th of July that we're coming back for Carrot Craft season 2, which is a really fun sort of little thing to go off there. So okay. Oh, wrong one. Let's just come in and flatten this area here. So I have been really excited for the Copper Golem coming up, but then I've also been really excited for the fact that we've got the for the fact that we've got the Happy Ghast in the game as well. Like, I've loved playing with the Happy Ghast on this world, so it's been something that's like really been interesting to me in that regard, because I just find that Happy Ghast is sort of, it kind of bridges the gap between the sort of end game of Minecraft, which is obviously getting the elytra and everything, and the beginning game of Minecraft, and it's not like too slow either. It's quite a good sort of combination. Ooh, it's got a bit of lag there, but hopefully that's not going to be too much of an issue. Think so. Down here, you see it. My little mining spot is down over there. So I'm wondering whether or not we could maybe. Let's see what happens if we do a little. We did cover this area up, but I'm just wondering whether or not it'd be better to get down this way and sort of have it as a bit of a pit that we go down to get to this part of the mining area. Right. If anybody is on my YouTube live stream, please just do let me know if there's any sort of like issues with regards to sort of the stream quality or whatever. I want to make sure that it is all okay. So yeah, my sort of idea for this area is that it's going to be more of a, there's going to be like, with regards to the copper golems and everything that we've seen sort of like springing up and stuff like that. There's going to be like a little bit of lore and stuff with regards to getting like how they may have got there. So there's like going to be some sort of older civilization sort of thing that was here before, so we're kind of going to end up with a sort of blend of two different styles of build eventually, because I do want it to be sort of that this civilization may have worked a little bit underground and that sort of thing, because I think the copper golem kind of encapsulates the sort of underground sort of way, seeing as the trial chambers are obviously from the underground and everything, so that should work out in that regards at least. And then so I'm going to sort of like do a bit of a different style of builds, maybe underground and that sort of stuff, and maybe even consider going a bit sort of almost the dwarven style, which is actually something that I am gearing towards in Carrotcraft Season 2 as well. I'm kind of interested in sort of bridging, going into that sort of style, because you've got the trial chambers and that sort of stuff and things. And in Carrotcraft Season 1, I did work heavily on the trial chamber sort of modification and stuff like that. I'm going to end up coming into... Okay, see here, I've now gone into the parts where I don't necessarily want to do that. Let's actually go down here into this mine. Okay, so there are torches down there. So we can, in theory, bring this up and make this a bit more of a gradual sort of incline type thing. Let's see where it actually takes us out to. Yeah. This will work, actually, I think. If I come it along here and just use some of this stone just to sort of create a platform. And then we could start, like, bringing it up a little bit. Like this, I think. I'm gonna want this to go like this. So I have been trying a few different sort of like edit styles and stuff like that since I sort of been thinking about like how I produce my videos and stuff. So let me know in the comments if you ever do watch the videos, like what you think of the new editing style and that sort of thing, because it's something I have been working on quite a fair bit just to sort of like see how that goes and everything, and get that going. Really, it's just I kind of wanted to have a little bit of a different sort of... Oh, hello. Okay, right. Start paying attention here. Go there. There was another thing that I wanted to do in this stream. So later on, when we take a bit of a break, might go and do some enchanting of some of the tools that we use, like the iron stuff and things like that, and go into the trial chamber that we have underneath our sort of mine area as well, because I think that would be quite useful to have. What I'm actually thinking of doing here, though, is maybe we could have a bit more of a shear drop here. Bit more of a shear drop here, and then we'll have like a ladder that comes down to this way. But like there's different sort of levels of the mine. So let's go back up, but go up. Let's try. Let's just go up here first and just come up via this. Yes, I might do this as different sort of levels where we have to use a ladder to get up, and then there's going to be more of a sort of like arched around sort of stairway that comes down here instead. What would be really quite cool is if we could have like little sort of floating platform, as if, like, you know, there was some sort of a mob or something like that that we could use to sort of go down. Actually, that's a good idea. I think I might look into that. I think I might figure out another good use for a happy ghast. I ran out of stuff. I don't need this much in there. That's good. We've got a sort of step way down here now, at least. So what's everyone's plans for the weekend then? I've got a bit of work to do on Saturday, but then I'm probably gonna like work on the next Forever World video, because as I said, I have got 2 videos already waiting to be sort of go. So that one of them's going to be released on Sunday, which is my carrot craft video, because I'm going to try and make carrot craft videos like Sunday be the home of my carrot craft videos. I'm trying to find the stone chest, or stone barrel, should I say. Yeah, so Sunday is going to be sort of like the home for carrot craft and things moving forward. And then my Forever World is going to be either Thursday or Friday. It just depends on what the best time it seems to be to release them, because I'm still trying to work that out at the moment. I don't quite get enough sort of views on the videos really to sort of figure out just how much we have got. And oh dear, I have 2 arrows. Well, I suppose we can go and do something different then. Let's have a quick look around our base with the shaders that we've got and stuff, and see that. So as you can see, we've got our lovely little mining entrance there. We've got that sort of stoneway there where we've got that going. In another stream next week, maybe, I'm going to come along and do some terraforming and stuff. Now, obviously, we've got this lovely little area here. I do need to actually turn our iron farm so that it's got, where it produces the iron and everything. It's going to actually be more of a, going to auto craft the stuff. Are we actually doing okay? Let's sort this out actually. I got told that this may be because of how I've got the water flowing. So let's just... Okay. Right, that is going. It's just a bit off, that is. Oh, also, I have been playing around with some of the other mods that I've got on. Like, I've got this camera mod and everything now where it kind of makes the... Sort of, if you see this, it kind of strafes a little bit if you're thinking it. But it kind of makes it look a little bit more sort of realistic. And I'm just trying to play around with that just to see how that is and everything with regards to this. But, oh, I was going over here. Maybe I need to make a little walk around skirt for this thing. Hello. I am so sorry for your now then, how do I do this without putting water everywhere? Do I have anything on me that I could use perhaps? Right, let's try this. No, that's not going to work, is it? That's also not going to work. The trouble is, because that's a thing there, it will be. Oh no. I want you back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back down again and get a block or something like that so we can put this water on. Right, I think that should do it. Oh, where'd the... Oh no. Where'd my thing go? There you are. What are you doing there? Need you up here. Back there. Right. Is that now going to work properly? Or am I going to need to also put one here as well? I think that should then make... Yeah, that makes that a water source now. So from now on, it shouldn't push them in that direction. Oh. There we go. Right. That should, in theory, stop that from happening. Whether it does or not is another question, but we can deal with that if it doesn't. Right, but at least we know that that is still working. I don't know what happened before, but I did actually have a bit of an issue with the iron farm. It was not... it wasn't putting the iron... It wasn't... It just sort of like stopped all of a sudden, but I don't know if that's because of how I had set it originally. So hopefully that should now be working. And we should be good to go on that. But let's go and... So I do think that I've got a load of iron in our thing up here. And we can go and maybe tackle the trial chamber. But I want to just at least get some decent... like a couple of enchantments and stuff like that on it for now. Whilst we wait and whilst we're still going. In fact, actually, I might as well just use this stuff. And I'm going to put the actual diamond stuff in here. And do this, because I thought it'd be a nice sort of challenge to do this at least. With sort of mediocre gear. So let's go and try this. Protection 2. Yeah, I'll take that. Projectile protection actually probably would be useful. Fire protection, not so much. Oh, I have 2. Oh. I needed to make a chest piece, not a... I needed to make a chest piece, not a... we get here? Protection 2 again. We've got protection 2. Protection 2 on a helmet. Protection 2 on our chest plate. Breaking 1. No, we don't want that. We want... Protection 2 on them. And I'll tell you what, let's go completely full protection, shall we? Let's just go for complete protection on everything. So let's get rid of projectile. Oh no, that helps if I actually do this. Oh no, it's going to want to keep doing. Okay, we'll just take the projectile protection now then. And we'll put our sword. Let's put actually just all of our stuff in here for now. And then we can do... We can make... Pickaxe, because that's going to be useful down there. Sword. We'll probably end up with loads of arrows anyway. Actually, maybe I'll do an axe as well, just purely because that's probably going to be useful. Oh, and also... a shield. Which is that? Yes. We'll do a shield. Just clear out the noise. That's better. Okay, and then so we want to do our sword. What can we get for sword? Sharpness 3, not bad. I'm not going to say no to that. And breaking 2, efficiency 2. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. And efficiency 2. Okay, yeah. Nope, that will do. That will do. That will do. And yeah, so let's just go and plop this stuff back in here. I don't think you, if I recall, you don't really need torches all that much down there. I've got plenty of food, and we'll get plenty of food when we are in there. So let's go and tackle a trial chamber. And do that. So, in fact, actually, let's just... Oh, hello. Okay. Right. Let's just quickly... I'm just going to go and take a 5-minute break before we do this. And then we'll be right back.
here.